Hello and welcome, everyone. You are listening to The Crack. This is the podcast where I ask you what's the crack. So, what's the crack, guys? Get in touch. Let us know. Just let me know what's going on. You let me know what's going on. I can let you know what's going on because that's what I do. Start talking to myself for a while. Yeah. Details on how to get in touch. Usually give them at the end. And that's how that goes. I'll give you the old email for the Gmail, I'll give you the Twitter and the Instagram. But I don't use Facebook. Because I don't use Facebook, the podcast doesn't have a Facebook. So I'm probably selling myself short there. I should probably try and get back on Facebook and try and get in touch with some folk. Oh, there's a neighbour's dog going nuts. Imagine living in a flat, tiny wee flat, and having a massive dog. Poor thing, poor dog. I say that, maybe they've got a massive wheel on the wall like a hamster has. Maybe keeps the dog occupied. So yeah, hello. What is it now? It's the sort of first week of December's over. Jesus, how did that happen? Yeah, flying through, getting there, getting closer to the old. I was gonna say the C word, but you might think I was meaning bad swear or cancer, but no, Christmas. Christmas is coming up. I'm not ready for it. I don't know if you are. I don't know what's happened financially this month. I'm not ready for Christmas. Not got any presents or anything. Oh, it's come out of nowhere, really. It's not like it's the same day every year, but it seems to come out of nowhere. So, I mean, I'm working this Christmas, so maybe that's why I've not had the sort of festive spirit hit me yet. But I was out earlier on. We're at a garden centre, because we're getting old. They do a good lunch. And that place was all, decked the halls. It was all nuts. It was all the fountains and baubles and singing fake animatronic things that are going to give you nightmares and all the food. And yeah, so that was a bit Christmassy. And then that was the first time this year so far I felt sort of festive. But it's only the first week of December, so we'll see how that goes. I know in the flat here, we've got nothing up yet. You get some folk to put it up on like the 17th of November. It's crazy. But no, nothing in the flat. Nothing yet. We've got the advent calendars, but any excuse for chocolate. Stuff's out of the attic, though. We've got out of our Christmas things in the attic. It's all been down. And hopefully this will make you laugh. So Charlotte went away out for her work night out, and she asked me very nicely, genuinely, she asked me nicely, that wasn't me being sarcastic, if I could move some of the stuff in the living room, because there's a spot beside the couch where we've put the tree the past few years, and that's now the tree spot, that's just where it goes. And what normally lives there is a big box full of board games and playing cards and trivia things. It's our games box. Scrabble, Monopoly, that sort of stuff. And I was like, yeah, sure thing, sure, cool, no bother. So she went away for her staff night out, and I waited till like the last minute to move it, and then when I did, I just sort of put everything on top of the box, and I picked it up, and then like some sort of Charlie Chaplin, Mr. Bean type fucking slapstick comedy, I picked it up, and the bottom just opened. Fucking things went everywhere, all the pieces came out of the boxes, and all the bits, and instructions, and cards, and so I got to tidy it up, and it's over in the corner there, and I can see it there. So we're one step closer for Christmas. As I said, I am working the actual day itself. Well, woohoo is me working Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and the day after that. So I think the plan is for myself and Charlotte, we're going to have a wee sort of Christmas dinner in the flat before. Nothing massive, just probably buy like a tiny wee turkey breast and stuff like that. But we're going to sit down and have like a proper big meal together. So that'll be our Christmas dinner. And then the day itself, it's just going to be a work day for me. So shall we get her and one of her family members? I think. We'll see. Like I said, first week of December it'll be organised, but it is coming up. And I've had my staff night out. Good God, did I have my staff night out. So I don't really ever drink, not teetotal, but I don't drink, I don't go out, I don't enjoy being out, I don't like it. And then with COVID and things like that, I've not been here the past few years, so I've not been drunk in a very long time. And we went out, the team, because we work different teams at work, so each team goes out, 'cause you can't have everyone go off at once. That'd be very irresponsible. Empty station. And met the team. We went out and started at about 1:15. That's when the first drink went in. And then when I got home 2:30 in the morning, I was fucked. I was completely out of it. You know, talking to myself, just staggering along. Got into bed, room was spinning, felt like I was falling. Sap, I was like, no, this isn't on, better go be sick. Went through it, I was sick 6 times. I remember that part, I remember that. So, despite, that big bus going past, good lord. Despite how it sounds, I had a lovely time, but I don't know if I'll ever drink again, because not touching it for so long and then going nuts, it was bad. Yeah, it did exactly what you'd expected it to do. I don't know why I expected it to do, but it did that. But it's my fault as well. You know, you're not meant to mix drinks, and there was the whole pints of lager and some whiskey and vodka lemonade and things. Oh, Jesus. So the only fizz juice I've had this year, so far, because there's still a few days of this month left, the only fizz juice I've had is the lemonade I had with the vodka lemonades I had. So health-wise, I'm doing okay. Still not had any crisps. And I'm thinking next year, no chocolate. But I don't know what the likelihood of that is, because let's be real, shall we? Staff night itself, very good time. We went out for lunch, and oddly enough, maybe it's because we're a team, we're in sync, but oddly enough, you know, you get like a set menu, and you pick your options ahead of time, and you let the restaurant know. We all ordered the exact same 3 courses, same starter, same main, same pudding. What were they? Starters were black pudding bonbons. Like a sauce, and we served like sort of coleslaw, pickled salad type thing. Was nice. Main course, turkey, Christmas dinner, pudding, sticky toffee pudding, delicious. And then we just hit the town. Yeah, and then of course at the end of the night, had to do it. Kebab, chips, staggered home. All back up, waste of money, but I had a lovely time. Did have a lovely next day though. I was feeling that. Yeah. Then the day after that, I went out and gave blood. Because I do like to pat myself on the back there. No, but I got my ear pierced sort of at the start of the year, so you can't donate blood after piercing your body for like, I think it's 4 months you have to wait or something like that. So it's been a while. And then when I went in, you give them your details and they have everything pop up on the screen. And I've not been in there since September last year, so fuck. Not being paid for this, of course. If you're able to do it, it's worth doing. You know, it doesn't take much blood to save a life, and you get to help folk. And do you really need all that blood? Do you need it all? Don't be selfish. And it's easy. You just, as long as you're, you know, within the like, weight and height and good health. You know, if you're into your performance-enhancing drugs, it's not for you. If you like shooting up heroin, it's not for you. If you're into anal sex with multiple people, it's not for you. Male or female, you know, they don't discriminate. They just only people that take it in the exit. Yeah, you know these. You fill out a little questionnaire when you go in. It asks if you're pregnant, and you know if you've been abroad for more than 12 months. Have you ever had malaria? Have you ever had all kinds of things? Yeah, and then if you're clean in that sense, if your blood's not got anything for any concern, because you don't want to go in for an operation, you know, get your tonsils removed and leave with hepatitis. That happens to some folk. Yeah, so make sure your blood's all good. They prick your finger, test it for I think iron. I'm not sure. Yeah, they test it for something. Then you go through and I won't get too graphic, but you know, you lie in a wee bed. Well, it's not a bed. It's like a dentist's chair. It's a bit scary. No, you lie on this thing, pop your arm in a wee support thing, and they puncture the old bit in the elbow there, right in that soft fleshy part. Stick the wee pipe in, and then this really dark blood comes out. And they take a pint, and before you know it, you're giving your juice, and you get a wee biscuit. That's not why I do it, but I do love the juice and the biscuit. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. And I asked about donating, what's the other stuff? Plasma. That's a different process. That's Takes a bit longer. There's a different machine. I'm not sure exactly what they do with it, but if you're able to, why not? Just takes a wee bit of time out of your day. You only do it so many times a year. It helps folk. So that's my little announcement there. If you're able to, why don't you go donate blood? Make a difference. Or maybe don't make a difference. Maybe they don't want your blood. But you should try if you're able. Because after all, it's good to find out what blood type you are. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, then yesterday, finally went through to the parents' house to see my cat that had returned. Don't know if you heard of that episode, previous episodes. Rooster, the cat I had when I lived with my parents. He'd been gone most of the year, and I'd sort of just made peace with the fact he's probably dead. Which is fine. It's a cat. They're going to wander off. They're going to get trapped in sheds. They're going to get trapped under car tires, then untrapped. But unfortunately, it's that brief moment of being trapped that causes the damage. But no, he came home, which was lovely of him, just in time for Christmas. So I went around to see him. And he's a big cat, big guy. He's got some wild cat in him. And a very affectionate cat. Loves to lick, loves to very gently bite and rub his head. And, he's all over you, purring. And that was lovely. So I was sitting with him, giving him good strokes, giving him nice big cuddles, and just, giving him kisses around his head, and he's licking me, and he's rubbing his head right near my mouth and things. I mean, it's not like, not fucking snogging my cat, but, we're very affectionate. It's very nice, and giving him cuddles. And Charlotte sees, she's watching, and she sees, he sort of jumps up, and he's rubbing his head against my head. But when he does that, he lifts his tail, as cats do, and she gets a good view of his hoop. His arsehole's just there, and she sees, much to her horror, Rooster has worms. So, you'd fucking what? Yeah, she told me that, and I left quite swiftly. I washed my hands and my face and scrubbed it. I didn't feel fucking clean. I was sick for a while, so I have to go to Tesco and get some of those fucking tablets. Dirty little bastard cat. So hopefully the cat's not got some sort of intestinal worm there and he's poisoned. That was my little lovely reunion with the cat. It's good to see you. How you doing? Oh, you got a parasitic worm. Well, I'm just gonna keep my distance, I think, you fucking little bastard. It seems alright. Gross. Bet you never saw that coming, guys. So yeah, back to work tomorrow. Man. Then we're going away for the night, a bit closer to Christmas. I think the week before Christmas, maybe the 20th, 21st, or 22nd, around about then. Going down to Edinburgh. I'm just going to drive down, and we looked at hotels. So we looked, you get these wee apps or websites, but we use our phone to look these things up. We looked it up, and I was like, hotels in Edinburgh. £500 for one night. Oh, fuck that. £400 for one night. We're not paying that. No, the cheap ones are like £200, £150 each. And then I remembered when I was down for training for work, we got put in a Premier Inn. Because sometimes I like to put in a Premier Inn, sometimes you get a more budget hotel, but put in a Premier Inn near Edinburgh, and it wasn't near the centre. I think it's one of the airport ones, but it's right by a tram stop and a train station, which takes you right into the centre. So just out of interest, we looked that up, and it was £69 compared to the 202 for the one in the centre. So we're going down to that one, and then because I'm a fucking moron, after we booked it, I said to Charlotte, right, I'll see if I can finish early the night before, because I'm night shift. And why'd you do that? You're driving. You stupid bastard. She didn't say that with her mouth, but the eye said that. So, I don't mind driving. I don't mind you fucking driving. You're sleep deprived, you stupid cunt. Again, she didn't say that, but the eyes did. So she phoned them immediately. I just said, hi there, I made a mistake with the booking. Can I change it to the next night? And the lady was, yeah, that's no bother. But the lady was insisting, you'll have to pay the difference, though. You'll have to pay the difference. And, okay, well, I booked her for this night. Can we book it for the next night instead? It was my mistake. Okay, cool. Oh, it's actually cheaper. So it went from 69 to 59, which is lovely. And we're going to go to the market. Charlotte likes the hot chocolate. These Spending a lot of money for hot chocolate. And she's got a friend who lives in Edinburgh, or lives near Edinburgh. I believe we're going to see. I'm not too sure. She's organising that side of things. But I'm just happy to go away for even a night. And it's an easy drive. It's on the motorway. So you just go down the A9 and then boom on the motorway. And, you turn at like 3 roundabouts. It's not hard. And the Premier Inn is right by a Krispy Kreme donut shop. So we're going to take some of them home. Also, there was a girl I knew from school. I was friends with her older brother as well. She, the first girl I ever kissed. She, friend's little sister. No, absolutely lovely girl. I believe she owns a bakery in Edinburgh now, which is very cool. Well done to her. So when I'm down, I'm going to go and find it and get a coffee and a wee cake. So I'm excited for that. And there's a few morbid, really fucked up. There's a few spots around Edinburgh where I've taken some horrendous calls for in the past. So I'll go and see these little corners and be like, I've had a call for that exact. Hey Charlie, you see the spike on that fence there? Mm-hmm. Let's walk away. Yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, it's Christmas Eve, so hopefully it'll be all nice and that's gonna be heaving, isn't it? It's gonna be fucking full of folk. Most concerning thing is I hope the roads are open because we have snow gates up here. When the snow comes, sometimes if it comes bad enough, they just close the roads. You're not getting through because if you get through there, you get stuck, and then folk have to go and get you. And, it's just not happening. So not good. But we were due snow today. Nothing at all. Just a bit chilly. Although going back through to Grantown yesterday, there was snow on the Cromdales. I say snow, sort of icing sugar. The very thin, wispy stuff. Nothing at the moment. I don't mind snow. Oh, fuck. Main concerns my car. When you scoosh the wiper fluid stuff, that stuff, it sort of dribbles out like. I won't be too illustrative. It just sort of dribbles out, and it doesn't actually spray right up the window. So if I'm driving down the motorway and I can't see the window, that's dangerous. So I'm gonna have to maybe contact Ford and explain. Look, I want a window that fucking sprays. Yeah. Is that everything? I forgot what I spoke about in the last episode to sort of update you with. Oh, negative news. The Mac computer hard drive thing. Don't know if you remember. Basically, to recap very quickly, I found my old computer from when I stayed at my parents, and I had all my photographs from about 19 years old to 25, 26, and fucking thing broke, just wiped. So I brought it to these folks who do their thing, went into it and so they could fix it, and they can't. Nothing on it at all. Like nothing on it at all. Like not even. It wouldn't even be worth sending it away to forensic folks. So. That's that gone. Some of my photographs of my nieces and myself and Charlotte were a bit younger, and all my friends and college and different jobs and So learn from my mistake there, guys. If you have photographs, back them up on something, because twat that I am, I did not, and now I'm kind of gutted. So fuck. Yeah. Also, if you ever need to hide properly horrible stuff on a computer, apparently you just leave it alone for a while and it just wipes anyway and they can't find a thing, so. Yeah. Not that I was hiding anything, fucking hell. Not that I was hiding anything terrible, but, you read in the news about folk that have all kinds of horrible stuff on their hard drives, and then forensics teams find it and they lift it all. And these folk have tried on purpose to get rid of it, but apparently not even trying, you can just completely wipe everything. So I was really pissed off with that, but. The world keeps turning, life goes on. Still got my health. And I get to go out and make lovely new memories. So there's that as well. But right, okay, that seems to be it for this week. I'll leave it there. So you might be listening to this on YouTube, because after this, I am going to try to put it onto YouTube, obviously, because I'm a twat. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I'm going to probably try and make some sort of video and not actually have a video on it, just put up a photograph of the cat, Hamish. That's not Rooster. Hamish is the logo at the moment. Now I'm going to try to put it onto YouTube, because apparently YouTube's the most searched search engine after Google. People will look things up on Google and then they'll go to YouTube. Yeah, very strange. I'll ask Jeeves. So we'll see if that works. I also need to track down the old episodes, upload them as well, because they still get listens to. You know, it comes up on the stats, the old Arcadian Murder and Rini McRae ones and stuff like that. So do feel free to get in touch, guys. You got the Twitter, @podcastcrack, capital P on podcast, capital C on crack. Get us on the Instagram, thecrack.podcast, all lowercase. And then, of course, you can email in thecrackpodcastcontact@gmail.com. So that's thecrackpodcastcontact@gmail.com. Anything that's on your mind, any opinions, any birthdays coming up, I'll read it out. It's been nothing this week again, in the past few weeks, apart from the odd sort of weird sponsorship. You get a lot of sort of con sponsorships, you know, it'll be like, hi there, we understand you have a male audience. Would you like to use this product of Shave My Balls and review? No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, so, oh, there you go, advertise, boom. But no money for it. So, I'm not advertising that. I'm not getting paid to. Apart from just then. Talk about contradiction. Okay, guys, so as always, big thank you to Blackmail for the intro. You can find his music on music streaming devices, I believe YouTube, and I think SoundCloud is where I got most of his older stuff. But he's on Spotify and all that sort of stuff as well. And until next time, guys, look after yourself, you know, be good to each other. Try and get your 5 fruits and veggies a day, all that kind of stuff. Don't take any shit, okay? Just be good. Talk to you next time, guys. Bye for now.